Kumusta ka mo? Hi, it's Victoria. In today's video, I will be discussing something that is globally known, fought over, and unfortunately something that we still have to witness every day. And that's white supremacy in the context of beauty, especially here in the Philippines. Hasta subong uso pagliga po ng paputian, no? Kung hindi ka puti, laway ka na. Grabe, 2021 na. We're still crucifying people for not being white. Yeah, man. Ang mga pa-hashtag Black Lives Matter da sa Instagram, tapos kung makakita gani, isang tao nga darker skin, hambal nga nugnog. Ano na? I'm sure you all know about what happened to Miss Universe Canada just a few weeks ago. If not, here's what happened. Miss Universe Canada is a black beauty, and a photo of her emerged and made rounds in the internet. And syempre, ang mga Pinoy, hindi ganiya magpaulihiya sa pagbashya. They even called her foul names like Nugnog, Encanto, Tostado, may ara, pag hindi galing hambal nga nadlok sila ako, no? Sus, huya man ta. When will this end, though? Year after year, we hear people screaming out for their rights to be heard, their rights to be called beautiful, their rights to be called a human being, and their rights to be worthy. After all these years of so-called evolving, these comments as primal as they can be. Kung kapanahunan pa na ilapu-lapu ba si maintindihan ta pa, there was very little information about other cultures and there was very little access to globalization. Pero subong may Google na, di ba? If you still haven't learned that nothing good comes out of racism, then dig a little deeper. Do your own research or turn the old adage, if you have nothing good to say, then don't say anything at all. We call out celebrities, politicians, world leaders when they trip on their values and fall back to their old patterns, yet we forget to check in on ourselves. Being a white supremacy sa Amerika lang. Well, guess what? White supremacy has been so deeply inculcated in the world's culture that our knee-jerk reaction is to bash everything and anything that questions it. And that means people of color. It's been so deeply rooted in age-long normalization of racism that there are just way too many words that are thrown out to call out people who are different. From calling Indians 5'6" or Bombay, to calling Chinese people Chekwa or Inchik, we're literally using the word gano to describe any or every white person you see. It's not only rude and way too telling of a person's lack of rating, it's just downright evil. And come on, a lot of those people who commented racist remarks are consenting adults. Di ano, hasta subong you're going to blame your parents, your upbringing, the Filipino culture. Tanan na lang may sala, pwera simo, di na accountability man. Di ba ikaw nag-comment? Pues, ikaw panagutan mo imo nga ginugrai. To call someone ugly just because they're dark, whoever gave you that right to give that judgment? Diyos ka. And as if it isn't bad enough, media keeps on validating this experience by constantly plastering Halfies on our TV screens. Not that it makes them less of a Filipino, and not that it's their fault, pero do sa lahaw. It's so normal that everyone claims to be a mix of something. Maskin mix pa na sang lolo mo o lola mo sa dapa-dapa. When people are remarked to be beautiful, their instant reaction is to connect their lineage to another culture. Part American na siya, o may dugo na sila guro sang Espanyol, or ibagid niya kung may dugo kang ibang lahi, no? Why can't we attribute beauty to people and not just their skin tone or lineage? Why can't we just say kagwapa, simo, and leave it at that? Growing up, when people would compliment me and tell me kagwapa sa akon, the next question would be, may lahi ka mo nga Espanyol? And when I say no, they'd be shocked, puzzled even. As if I'm only to be beautiful if I have some other dugo, rather than just being purely Filipino. As if being beautiful automatically makes you a Halfie. And being considered as a white person or mestiza, I've been on the other side of the spectrum firsthand. I've been prioritized over my morena counterparts and have benefited from it because of the color of my skin. And as good as that's supposed to make me feel, it doesn't. It just makes me feel insulted that the only way that I'm being entertained or being prioritized is because of the color of my skin. All that says is I'm worthy of their respect because I'm mestiza. And that should never be the case. Selective treatment or ginatrato mo a certain group of people in a good way and others bad helps nobody. It makes everyone feel unworthy. We are more than just our skin color. Porket maputi ko, I deserve your sales talk, your assistance more than a dark-skinned person? Isn't her business just as good as mine? Let me earn your trust? Can you believe that up to this day, 2021, there are still companies who employ based on the complexion of their skin? Why should a person's ability to work be judged by the color of their skin? Ano koneksyon sang complexion sa ability to work, to sell, or to market products? Ano koneksyon sang skin color to be an effective human resource personnel? Kung everything we see on television, social media, or even our workplace are highly saturated with people nga puro puti lang, then how will an average Filipino person feel beautiful in their own country? But you know, there is a way bigger problem here than the shade of our skin. And that underlying problem and conflict is respect. Hindi lang siya a matter of skin tone eh. It's a matter of being able to sit with someone who has a different skin color. Oh, we can be friends with other people with different skin color, pero kung nakatalikod siya, tagon mo siya nga nugnog, bumbay, chikwa. So to re-establish, being white doesn't make you better than anyone else. And I know we hear this very often, and mostly from people who are more morena. But this is not just a dark-skinned person problem. This is a global social problem, meaning involve tatanan. This sense of racism is everyone's problem. But see, the world is such a funny place, and before someone twists my words and make it something that I don't mean, hear me out. Being morena or dark-skinned doesn't make you less, and it definitely doesn't make you ugly. But if you do find yourself in a situation na gusto mo magpuputi para si mo, then nobody should have the right to stop you or tell you what you should or shouldn't do with your body. For example, ang mga skin whitening products nga na grabe maka-react ng mga tao sa social media, but I get it. Call out a brand if the message is saying only white is beautiful. But don't condemn people if they want to explore their options and whiten their skin pigmentation. Don't condemn people for choosing. People are allowed to choose differently, you know? It's their body, their choice, and their decisions as long as they're not putting anyone down. If that makes them more confident, who are you to get in the way of their own personal choice? Sino ka to stop them from making themselves look beautiful and confident? It's like, okay, your body, your choice nga. But I'm gonna make your life a living hell if you not choose what I'm used to. Let people make their own decisions. It is never your place to condemn anyone else for the choices they make. So what do we do about it? Para sa akon, amo lang gid niya. Take accountability of your own actions. That means constantly checking in with yourself. Am I being fair? Am I being judgmental? How can I be a better contributor to the human race? Because when we practice accountability, we start filtering what we think first before we say it. Ang budlay gigibala sa aton, racism is so normal, we don't put ourselves in check. But if we think our words could hurt, i-filter bala. Think before you speak. This is not about freedom of expression. This is about respect. Call out the wrong. When you start hearing friends or family making racist remarks, call them out because if not, no one's gonna learn. Be part of the solution. End racism within your circle. If it's meant to put someone down, end it. So if there's anything I hope you take away from this video, is I hope you start to create better standards of your views. I hope you free yourself of the racist and sexist culture that we've grown up with. And I hope you find the strength to learn that the world is not just about only white is beautiful. Be accountable for your actions. Respect, regardless of their skin color or the decisions they make, even if it's not your norm. And have a moral duty to correct the wrong made beyond yourself or on others. This is the 6th episode of my makeup therapy series, and if you like content such as this, please hit the like, the share, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!